Number 7, focusing on people is definitely going to trump focusing on systems and processes. In saying that, for the last 5 years, one of the most common things we address on our sales strategies days is, what are your processes? Let me give you a tip in sales. I was coaching somebody online yesterday and they said, we need help with our sales process. And they're absolutely right. But please understand, as we've been teaching for the last 10, 15, 20 years, there are often a minimum of 3 processes just in sales that need to be addressed. There's the inbound process, which most people are pretty good at. There's the proactive outbound process for prospecting or business development, 2. Likewise, there's a proactive aspect around account management to deliberately coach and grow your customers to remain loyal for life, to up their GP spend with you long term, and hopefully to refer you to others. Now, there are other processes just within sales. But if you're talking about we need to improve our sales process, please at least look at those 3 in order for you to focus on the right ones, or all of the above. At the same time, focus on the people and how they interact with the process. If a team member doesn't feel like they bought into a process, how are you going to hold them accountable for implementing that process? If a team member doesn't have the skills or the confidence to take action in their step of your process, again, how will your process ever be world class? What's amazing for businesses is if they focus on the people first, then they fix the processes, invariably they scale the result of those processes. One thing that I learned from my early days at Procter & Gamble is the obsession was on the people. They did change processes. There wasn't much resistance to changing the processes because they did so much to focus on our attitudes, focus on our mindset, focus on our growth mindset in order for us to adopt any change. If you're getting massive pushback trying to implement a process into your business, the question is, how much of a growth mindset do your team members have, and how much do your sales leaders or your business leaders demonstrate that growth mindset? Chances are it'll be patchy on that one. That's why you're getting resistance. Also, did you fully commit to implementing the last process successfully? Time and again, when we're coaching people at a lower level, when we do in-house training and coaching with people, and we say, hey, look, I'm here to support you in implementing HubSpot into your systems and processes and really to elevate your performance moving forward, time and again, I'll start to pick up on a whisper from a junior member of staff who's absolutely correct to say these words. Well, why should I commit to the new changes when I know in 6 months' time, my boss or manager will grab the latest flavor of the month and jump on board with that? That isn't a criticism for people who want to embrace change and embrace growth and the latest thing. The issue is that you're eventually fatiguing your team members, and unfortunately, you'll probably lose the best team members. The junior member maybe doesn't have job offers elsewhere, but the senior person or the experienced person in the sales team who's worth millions of dollars every single year, they're the ones who are likely to commit if you didn't commit to the implementation last time around before throwing the next latest process at them.